Barricade Damas coming at you from Lancaster, California. Hello, USA and the world of football and soccer. I'm tired. Just got back a little while ago. Actually, about maybe an hour ago? A little bit more than an hour ago from the field. But I've been doing stuff, packing away the thing, trying to catch up on Euros. So this morning, I just finished watching Belgium unfortunately destroy the Republic of Ireland 3-0. They were actually tied 0-0 at the end of the first half. And then Belgium decided to friggin' become supposedly the number one team in the world, number one ranked team in the world. Excuse me, and actually win a game because they didn't win the first one. So they have to win the next one to qualify, or they could still go in as one of the best third place teams of the 6 groups. Anyway, so right now I'm watching Iceland take on Hungary, and then we get to watch, is it Austria? Austria take on Ronaldo and Portugal. The Ronaldo that sometimes flaps his friggin' gums and says things that are ridiculous. You shouldn't. Look, just let your play show on the field. Do your stuff. Forget about the other things. You and Ibrahimovic got to learn. Knock it off. All right. So AFL. I'm going to talk about. So later, don't forget, we have Mexico plays Chile first in the first semifinal today, quarterfinal today, and then Argentina plays Venezuela. Those are on the Fox stations, the Fox Soccer, Fox Sports 1 channels. And the Galaxy plays at 4:30 on TWCS, I think is the name of the channel, 691 or something on DirecTV. Look it up online and watch the game. And then tomorrow, of course, the Euros continue. So I want to talk about, first of all, AFL. I got back from refereeing one of our matches in AFL. And the one thing I want to say about our games, every Saturday when we have our games and I come home, what makes me most happy is this. There are 2 things that make me really, really happy. 3 things. The first thing, nobody gets hurt. If nobody gets hurt, it's a great day for me as far as I'm concerned. What makes it even greater is if there are no cautions or send-offs, or very few. Of the 5 games we had today, there were only 2 cards issued. That makes me happy. And the third is that even though it's competitive, the teams don't lose their heads. They remember to play, and they're good games, which we had today. Even though some of them were routes. These were the results today. The Shockers lost a close one, 1-0 to Grim Reapers. Shockers are one of our new teams, FC Shockers. The AV Cosmos, the reigning champs, beat System Sin 10-0. Black Mamba, who's a new team, but they're up and coming. They lost, though, to United FC 5-1. And United FC used to be called USA back in the day, and they won one of our championships years ago. FC Kamikazes lost to the B team 1-9. And the B team right now is undefeated. They're the only undefeated team, and it looks like they may be the favorite to possibly win this championship. Miz and Friends lost to Juventus 3-8. Miz and Friends, this is their second season as a team. They're one of the newer teams. But they scored some goals, and it was a good game. So I was happy about that. Okay? So now, I want to end this talking about referee points. And what I want to speak about are some of the quotes that I've heard in the past, including very recently, by some announcers. And one quote, actually, by Dr. Joe Machnik, who's the commentator for the Copa America games. He's the resident authority on the laws of our game. He is. Okay, so I'm going to save his quote for the last one. It irks me. All right, first one. The referee has to get control of the match. Ooh, he has to get control of the match. Referees do not control matches. They officiate matches. The players control the matches. The coaches control the matches. If a referee ever gets in his head that he's controlling what's going on, then he's not doing his job. You just officiate. You're managing yourself and your assistants. Yeah, I could use that word. You're managing the game as far as what you're doing. But you are never in control of the match. Remember that. As soon as you are, you're not doing your job,
and you're deciding the outcome of the match because you're controlling it, right? You're not supposed to control it. All right. Number 2, you don't want to give a referee a reason to give a penalty. Well, heads up, people. See, we don't give penalties. We don't award penalties. We call them. If a direct free kick for an offensive player in the offensive 18-yard area is called, then it's a direct free kick for the foul, rather, it's called for a direct free kick, then it results in a penalty kick because it's in the 18-yard area. If it happened out in the rest of the field, it would still be a direct free kick. The only reason it's a penalty is because it happened in the 18-yard area. It's not a different kind of a foul. It's a direct free kick foul, and we do not award them. It's not a contest. We call them. 3, referees will look or try for a makeup call for something missed earlier in the game or called wrongly. What these guys are saying, in other words, if a ref calls a penalty in the first half for one team, and then later on maybe he thinks about it at halftime or whatnot, maybe I shouldn't have, maybe it was too close to call it. Now he's going to look to try to make up for it and call a penalty for the other team in the next half? Please. You're saying that we're corrupted. That's wrong. Any referee that would have that in his mind is corrupting what he's doing and corrupting the match. Don't say things like that, announcers. That's wrong. Referees do not want to impact the game by calling a PK or a send-off. Really? If there is need to call a PK and a referee doesn't, because let's say it's in the 90th minute and the score is tied and he doesn't want to impact the game, or it's early in the game, and he doesn't want to send off a player with a red card because it's early in the game, he doesn't want to impact the game, he doesn't want to take one. By not doing those things, you're impacting the game. If you don't do what you're supposed to do as a referee, simply because you're scared to do so, then you're impacting the game. Because if a player is supposed to be ejected, he should be ejected. If a penalty is supposed to be called, it should be called. All right, this is the 5th one. This is the one that Dr. Joe Matrick said. A referee will likely look for a chance to even up the sides once he's issued a red card. Dr. Joe said this. I kid you not. So I, as a referee, if I send off a player from that team, I'm going to now look for an opportunity to send off another player from another team just so I can even up the sides? Are you friggin' kidding me? That's another thing you're trying to insinuate that corrupts us. And we're corrupted. Come on, people. Get your act together. You're supposed to be professionals on television, calling games, talking about the laws of the game, especially this person, Dr. Joe, who's supposed to be a professional, and he's supposed to know all about the laws of the game because he was a referee, and he's going to make comments like that? Please. Don't tarnish the beautiful game. You guys saying these kinds of things tarnish the beautiful game, and you ought to be ashamed of yourself. And I don't mind calling you guys out. If you've seen my past videos, you know I'll call out anybody. I'll call out the announcers. I've called out in the past the commentators, Alexi Lalas, Alejandro Moreno. I've called out, but I've also issued or given kudos where they need be. And this is how I'm going to end this one. Landon Donovan has been calling some of the Copa America matches, and he's been doing a damn good job. Whenever he's said something about a referee, what he's done, he's saying it from a player standpoint, understanding the laws of the game, though, and not saying something just to insinuate that maybe something controversial happened. No, and you shouldn't do that. Just tell us what's happened in the game. And if you're not sure of a point of law, then don't speculate on it. Call me. I'll let you know what happened. Okay, so say no to racism. Watch the rest of the games, and I'll come back tomorrow and talk about the games that happened later on, and then tomorrow too. Oof. And go USA in the semifinals on Tuesday. It might be against Argentina. That's it. I gotta go.